Hello everybody, welcome to this channel, and today we're going to watch an amazing animation movie. This is a story about a princess named Aurora. She lives in a beautiful castle surrounded by an enchanted forest. But something is missing from her life. She feels empty inside. One day while walking in the garden, she finds a tiny golden star stuck in a bush. When she picks it up, the star glows brightly, and a magical voice says, "To find your true self, you must embark on a journey to find the legendary golden star. Follow the path of courage and curiosity, and you will discover who you were meant to be." The princess feels a sudden urge to follow this mysterious voice and set off on a quest to find the legendary golden star. As she walks through the enchanted forest, she encounters talking animals and magical creatures who try to help her on her journey. Along the way, she meets a wise old owl who tells her that to reach the golden star, she must pass through 7 mystical realms, each guarded by a fearsome dragon. But the owl also warns her that the dragons are not what they seem and that she must use her wits and bravery to get past them. The princess continues her journey and soon finds herself at the edge of a dark and dangerous swamp. A grumpy yet adorable frog hops onto her shoulder and introduces himself as Ferdinand. Ferdinand warns her that if she ventures into the swamp, she will never be able to leave. However, he also offers to be her guide if she can answer a riddle correctly. Intrigued, the princess accepts the challenge, and Ferdinand leads her into the swamp. They encounter various bizarre creatures and overcome many obstacles before finally reaching the other side. Ferdinand reveals that he is actually a handsome prince under a curse and asks the princess for help to break it. She promises to help him, and together they share a kiss. Suddenly, Ferdinand transforms back into a human, and thanks to the princess's quick thinking, the kiss does not affect her. Relieved and grateful, the prince admits that he was wrong about the princess and apologizes for his previous behavior. He asks for her hand in marriage, but she politely refuses, realizing that she has feelings for someone else. Wishing her luck, the prince bids her farewell and returns to his human form. Overjoyed to have broken the curse, he dances with the other swamp creatures in celebration. Meanwhile, the princess continues on her journey, eager to find the golden star and uncover her true purpose. Her next challenge takes her to a towering mountain guarded by a fearsome dragon. Despite being terrified, the princess bravely confronts the dragon and discovers that it is actually a kind and gentle creature who simply wanted to protect its home. Impressed by her bravery and kindness, the dragon allows her to pass and even gives her a magical feather as a gift. As the princess continues her journey, she meets a quirky cast of characters who help her along the way. She encounters a bumbling but well-meaning goblin who tries to steal her belongings, but eventually becomes her loyal companion. She also meets a sassy fairy who tests her wisdom with riddles and ultimately grants her a wish. Finally, the princess reaches the last realm, a mystical island floating among the clouds. Here she faces her greatest challenge yet, a powerful dragon who is determined to prevent her from reaching the golden star. But with the help of her new friends, she is able to defeat the dragon and claim the golden star as her own. As the princess holds the golden star aloft, her true form is revealed. She is a beautiful and powerful sorceress who had been hiding her powers and living as a mortal princess to escape the responsibilities of her birthright. With the help of the golden star, she is able to regain her powers and become the powerful and benevolent ruler of the island. And so the princess's journey comes to an end. She has found the golden star and discovered her true identity. But more importantly, she has learned the true meaning of bravery, friendship, and selflessness. And with these lessons in mind, she is ready to take on the challenges that lie ahead. I think this was an incredible movie. There were so many cool things that happened. First of all, there was lots of magic. There was the golden star, and the spells, and the mystical creatures. And then there was the princess's transformation. It was so cool to see her discover her true identity as a sorceress and reclaim her birthright. And don't forget the dragons. They were so majestic and powerful, yet also kind and gentle. My favorite scene was when the princess defeated the final dragon and claimed the golden star. It was such a thrilling climax to the movie, and the animation was just breathtaking. The landscapes were so vibrant and fantasy-like, from the princess's castle to the enchanted forest to the mystical realms. Everything was just so beautifully rendered, and the character designs were fantastic too. I loved the way the princess looked with her flowing hair and elegant gown, and the supporting characters were all unique and memorable in their own way. Overall, I am extremely impressed with the animation quality. It was top-notch, but it wasn't just the visuals that impressed me. The music was also fantastic. The soundtrack really added to the emotional impact of the movie. There were some really epic moments when the music swelled and built in intensity. It was so exciting. And there were also some quieter, more reflective moments that allowed the viewer to connect with the characters on a deeper level. Another thing I appreciated was the voice acting. The cast did an excellent job bringing the characters to life. The princess sounded determined and courageous, yet also vulnerable and kind. And the supporting characters were all voiced by talented actors who really knew how to make the most of their roles. The story was also well-paced and engaging. There were plenty of plot twists to keep me guessing what would happen next, and the resolution was satisfying without feeling rushed or contrived. There were also some important themes explored in the movies, such as the importance of following your dreams, the power of friendship, and the value of inner strength. These themes were handled with care and sensitivity, making for a thought-provoking movie that will stay with me for a long time. So overall, I highly recommend this movie. It is a visual and auditory masterpiece that will appeal to audiences of all ages. Whether you are a fan of animation movies, fantasy adventures, or just good storytelling in general, I think you will appreciate everything that this movie has to offer. Thank you for watching this movie with me. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. If you want to watch more movies like this one, let us know in the comments below. We would love to hear what you think. Until next time, happy adventuring. Bye bye.